Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another football style video, and today I'll be showing you the match where I ended up injuring my ankle. I basically pulled the ligaments in my left ankle, and I'm basically be showing you how I played in this game. I managed to play the whole 90 minutes, but after the game is where I really got my injury. I just want to basically explain to you why there hasn't been as much football content as there normally would be, considering I'm finished school now for summer. I'm basically just showing you why I'm injured, how I got injured, and just in general the whole process of what I've been going through while I've been injured. But yeah, let's get straight into it. This game was, it was about 3 weeks ago now. Without further ado, we're going to get straight into basically the entire match highlights. It's about 3 or 4 minutes of highlights that we've got here, so we're going to get straight into it. So from kickoff, as you can see, I am the one number 10 here, and as you can see from kickoff, I received the ball right here off the number 5. We just kind of played this nice football. I wanted to play it nice and short. Obviously we win a throw in off them, but yeah, nice little tackle here. I got involved, using strength and then laying it off to our number 6, just the normal thing. Another nice just simple touch here back to our number 3, and we ended up winning another throw in here. As you can see, our winger just kind of knocks it off the centre back or centre mid's foot there. It was kind of easy enough. The ball comes in, simple highlights. The minute, just like a simple knock over the head there to our number 7, kind of flicked on it, then knocked off from our striker. I again win the header there. I probably should have taken that down now, if I'm being completely honest, but we end up getting a nice through ball there from our number 3, and the number 9 does really well to get a ball in there, but they do end up winning it back. Nice cross in. I noticed the keeper wasn't great in his hands, so I tried to put it as high as possible. Really unlucky to not get a goal there, in my opinion. I honestly thought I troubled the keeper decently there, but as you can see here, this one of my nicer highlights. A little flick over to our striker. I wanted it back there so I could chip it in behind to number 7, but you know what, it is what it is. We still managed to move the ball quite nicely out of there. Number 7 picks it up, cross into the box. This is a nice little just get out of space. Notice our right back was just in complete space. I just knocked it off to him. Nice little pass, I suppose. It was alright. This game is kind of filled with those little highlights pretty much, like the simple little touchbacks, little crosses in like that. But I win the ball here, as you can see, win it back off there. Number 5 knocks it to our left back. Now this is a really nice pass. I noticed here from this gap here, when I receive it from our left back, I'll try pause on the exact point. I noticed that the gap here was huge. It might not look as big on camera here, but on this pitch, that gap was huge, and our left winger's really fast. So I noticed that if I put a nice weight on it, it would just land right in front of him, and which it really did. The pass was probably perfect for him, right through the gap. It was really unlucky with the finish, but look, it is what it is. It happens. It fell in the wrong angle on his wrong foot as well. Bad pass there. Nice little 1-2 with our number 5 here. Just simple football, as I said. It's kind of filled with those kind of clips. Like here, I won a foul there. That was kind of the first of, me falling over, kind of hurting my ankle, because I hurt my ankle prior to this game in a cup final that we won, which is the main thing. But I rolled my ankle, and it was sore after the final, but it was kind of it's playable. After this game, was not playable whatsoever. You'll see in the second half highlights, I was barely able to run. I continued playing, probably stupidly, but this is the main highlight. Now notice here, before I received the ball, this number, I think he was number 5, I'm not exactly sure what number he was, but he was about 6'6", and I'm 5'7", so he's about a foot taller than me. As you'll see here, I go up, you can see the height difference there. That's probably the best angle of the height difference. But as you can see, when you see my left leg here, it gets caught underneath me. And that was the first kind of, oh god, I'm after getting properly contact on my left ankle. And that's when it really decided to go at me. I was holding my knee because the pain at the start of the injury was mainly on my ankle. But with ligaments, it kind of went all over my leg. It's really confusing. It's the same at the moment. I could put pressure on the shin of my leg and I'll feel pain there. An hour later there'll be no pain there, and it'll be on the side of my ankle. Then it's really weird. But at the start, it was kind of just all over my leg. To be fair, the lad over here, he was really sound. He was just really nice, actually just saying, am I okay and all. They were actually really sound team, considering, we were getting stuck in. But overall, just a sound team. I noticed a little gap here back to our left back, so just laid it off. Obviously, I played on. You can see here, before I received the ball here again, you can see my running is kind of a bit staggered, if that makes any sense. You can see me kind of running a bit limpy. As you can see, nice little 1-2 there with our number 3, and he goes on. It was a nice little 1-2 there. Number 3 tried to put a cross in. Obviously, it goes out for a throw-in. But look, that's what led us in at halftime. We were 1-0 down at halftime. Undeservedly, in my opinion. I thought we should have been 1-0 up at least. But these are like the highlights I had here. This is a shot I had. Went straight at the keeper. It was an awful attempt. But in my opinion, you can see... So basically, obviously, my standing foot is my left foot here. Watch how I plant it. Just there. The planting is awful. Like, there's not a good technique on that at all. And you can kind of see it in my strike. Like, my strike is not, as you know, powerful as normal. Normally, I'd get properly over and end up doing like a little jump after. But here, a bad pass there. But luckily, I did get a little nick off their shin pad to, you know, give it back to our left back. We got quite lucky there. But nice ball there and through to our number 12, who ends up just getting a cross in just here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he takes on this left back or right back, gets the cross in, and I think we win it back here, if I'm correct. Yeah, we do. It's just launch forward, and our centre back just wins it back here. Going to launch into the air. Obviously, I was not winning a header against that big dude, but I ended up just nice layoff there to our number 12, cross into the box. Honestly, really good defending from the number 5. I thought I was going to pick this up here. They ended up clearing it. I noticed here at this point there was no one pressing them other than a number 12, and I was like, okay, my leg is sore, but I just have to go through with it. So basically I just sprinted as much as I could to get the ball back here. I honestly thought I did quite well. Put him under pressure, we do end up winning the ball back. However, I tried to basically, from this angle, I noticed if I get the ball over the massive dude, it's going to be a goal. And I underestimated how high he could jump, because when you see the ball in here, it's a nice ball, but it's just straight at the big dude, and then it just comes to nothing because they end up clearing it. Nice little scorpion kick pass there from a throw-in. I actually really like that clip there, I have to admit. Puts our striker through, but their defender does really well to intercept. Now, this is the one assist I get before coming off, because my ankle just eventually gave up. So our number 5 picks it up, little chip, I knock it on. Unlucky from that number 5, and then our striker, what a finish, unreal finish from there, and that basically put us 2-2 at the time, and that's how the game finished. But that is basically a run around of how I done my ankle in. Honestly, I'm still in recovery. Like, I trained yesterday. I'll put some photos up. I trained yesterday, and it was not the greatest. Like, I was doing light ball work. Man, ligaments hurt so much. Like, I'm doing alright, like, definitely, but I have trials next week, and I'm trying to, like, make sure I'm resting up till then. But yeah, that's basically just the gist of the match that kind of, you know, amplified my injury, and that's a little thing. If you're injured, don't play on your foot, bro. If you're injured, especially with ligaments, or it feels like ligament damage, don't play on it, because trust me, it makes it so much worse. Like, I played this game on a Sunday. On Monday morning, I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk for 3 days after this game, so I got like the entire week off school, and then I ended up having to go to the hospital for it. So yeah, that's little highlights of how I done my ankle in, though. You can see, like, it's not the greatest of movement me off the ball. Like, you see even in the scorpion kick, it's kind of like I'm just walking over to it and a scorpion kick it. Like, it wasn't like, oh, give me the ball, yeah, nice, lay it back. Because normally I would just get it off my chest, lay it back. I wouldn't normally do a scorpion kick. But, you know what, I just felt like doing it, I suppose. But it was one of them things where I'm like, I feel so, you know, I don't know, stiff as well. My left foot, it feels so stiff. It's really, you know, it's been 2 or 3 weeks now. I'd say 2 weeks, I think, since I actually done it in. So, you know, I'm trying to make sure I'm doing okay with it. But yeah, that is basically the gist of how I done my ankle injury. And thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button down below. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see future football videos like this in the future. I'll do my best to, you know, keep the injuries light in this case. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.